I've owned my grandfather's lake cabin for over 25 years, nestled at the edge of Crystal Pine Lake. It's more than just property, it's family legacy. My grandpa built it with his own hands back in the 60s. Every summer, my family and I would come here to fish, grill, and escape the chaos of city life. But ever since a newly formed HOA sprang up down the road, headed by a power-hungry woman named Denise, things got weird. It started with subtle hints. Letters welcoming me to the community, complete with a handbook full of absurd rules. Then came fines for things like unsightly firewood stacking and non-compliant window shutters. My cabin wasn't even in their mapped jurisdiction, but they insisted my lakefront fell under their extended community overlay. Laughed it off until they escalated. One weekend, I pulled into my property to find a huge red sticker on my front door. Occupancy halted. Non-member status, and waiting by the dock. 3 HOA board members, arms folded, telling me I was trespassing on shared community property. I pulled out my deed, my original purchase agreement, and even a surveyor's map showing the clear boundaries. They didn't care. Denise told me, "We voted, reclaiming the space for the HOA. You can appeal if you want." I want it all right. I immediately contacted my lawyer, and not just any lawyer. My cousin, a real estate litigation shark with a track record of shutting down fraudulent property claims like this. Within days, we filed a cease and desist and launched a lawsuit for harassment, property interference, and fraudulent HOA overreach. That's when things flipped, turns out. Not only did the HOA have zero jurisdiction over my land, but their bylaws explicitly excluded lakefront properties built prior to 1990. My cabin was untouchable. In court, Denise squirmed as the judge asked why they had issued notices and attempted eviction on land they legally had no control over. Her face turned ghost white when we showed proof of how they'd inflated neighboring property values by falsely listing my land as pending community acquisition. The judge didn't just rule in my favor. He ordered the HOA to pay triple the appraised value of the damages caused. That included emotional distress, legal fees, and lost rental income from weekends I couldn't use the cabin. They ended up writing me a check that was 3 times what the cabin was worth on paper, and now I used part of that payout to host free lakeside cookouts right in front of the HOA dock. For more revenge stories where justice gets the final word, subscribe now to HOA Karen Karma.